Exercise 6.2, question number 3. In the figure, if LM parallel CB and LN parallel CD, then we have to prove AM by AB is equal to AN by AD. It is given that LM parallel BC. So we can say in this triangle, in triangle ABC, AM by AB is equal to AL by AC. The reason is basic proportionality theorem, and let us mark it as equation 1. Now similarly, it is LN parallel CD. LN parallel CD. So in triangle ADC, we can say that AN by AD is equal to AL by LC. So it is therefore in triangle ADC, AN by AD is equal to AL by AC. This is equation 2. So from equation 1 and 2, we can equate the LHS. So what we will get? We will get AM by AB is equal to AN by AD. That is what we have to prove. Now let us move on. Now question number 4. In the figure, DE parallel AC and DF parallel AE prove that BF by FE is equal to BE by EC. That is BF by FE is equal to BE by EC. For that, let us consider triangle ABC. So in that, DE parallel AC. So we can say BD by DA is equal to BE by EC. It's due to basic proportionality theorem, and let us have it equation 1. Next, let us consider triangle ABE. ABE. In it, DF parallel to AE. So what we can say? BD by DA is equal to BF by FE. That is equation 2, and let us equate equation 1 and equation 2. So LHS is same, so we can equate the RHS. So from 1 and 2, we get BE by EC is equal to BF by FE. Now question number 5. In the figure, DE parallel OQ and DF parallel OR show that EF parallel QR. So in that, let us take the triangle POQ, this POQ, this triangle. In that, ED parallel OQ. So we can say PE by EQ equal to PD by DO by basic proportionality theorem, and it is equation 1. Now let us take the triangle POR. In that, DF parallel OR. So what we can say? That is, then PF by FR is equal to PD by DO. That is equation 2. Now from equation 1 and 2, the RHS is same. So we can equate the LHS. That is what we get. We get PE by EQ is equal to PF by FR. PE by EQ is equal to PF by FR. That is possible only if EF parallel to QR. Therefore, EF parallel QR. Now, question number 6. number 6. In the figure, A, B, C are points on OP, OQ and OR respectively such that AB parallel PQ and AC parallel PR. Show that BC parallel QR. So first let us consider the triangle POQ. And in that triangle, AB parallel PQ. So when AB is parallel PQ, what we can say? OB by BQ is equal to OA by AB by basic proportionality theorem, equation 1. Now let us consider the triangle POR. POR. In this, AC parallel PR. So from that, what we can say? Yes, OC by CR is equal to OA by AP. Equation 2. Now let us equate equation 1 and 2. The RHS is same. So from 1 and 2 we get OB by BQ. OB by BQ is equal to OC by CR. See, OB by BQ is equal to OC by CR. So that means BC parallel QR. Therefore, BC parallel QR. Now, let us move on to the next question. Question 7. Using theorem 6.1, prove that a line drawn through the midpoint of one side of a triangle parallel to another side bisects the third side. So, let us draw a triangle and let us draw a line parallel. It is given that line drawn through the midpoint of one side parallel to another side. So DE is a line. Let us consider it is a parallel to BC and let us assume that D is the midpoint of AB. It is given that DE parallel BC and we assume that D is the midpoint. But before that, when DE parallel BC, we can say AD by DB is equal to AE by EC. Okay. Now, D is the midpoint of AB. So what will happen if D is the midpoint of AB? This AD and DB will become same. That means AD by DB equal to 1. The value of AD by DB will become 1 because AD is equal to DB. So let us substitute that 1 here. So what will happen? That is AE by EC is equal to 1. So what is AE then? AE will become EC. That is AE is equal to EC. That means E is midpoint of AC. Next question. Using theorem 6.2, prove that the line joining the midpoints of any two sides of a triangle is parallel to the third side. So, like the previous question, let us draw the triangle and what we have to prove, there is a line DE. It is given that the line joining the midpoints. So that means it is given that D and E are midpoints. D is the midpoint of AB, E is the midpoint of AC. That is given. We need to prove DE parallel BC. So, since D and E are midpoints of AB and AC, what we can say? AD by DB is equal to 1 because D is the midpoint. Similarly, AE by EC is also equal to 1. So that means what? AD by DB is equal to AE by EC, is it? That means DE parallel BC. Now let us move on to the next question. Question 9. ABCD is a trapezium in which AB parallel DC and its diagonal intersect each other at the point O. Show that AO by BO equal to CO by DO. So let us draw a trapezium. and draw its diagonals, and the diagonals meet at O. Now it is given that AB parallel CD. It is given. Now let us construct OE parallel to AB and CD. OE parallel to AB and CD. Now let us consider the triangle ADC. ADC. So OE parallel to DC. So what we can say? Yes, AE by DE is equal to AO by CO. This is equation 1 due to BPT. Now let us take another triangle ABD. ABD. So here OE parallel AB. So what we can say? We can say that AE by DE is equal to BO by DO. This is equation 2. Now look into equation 1 and 2. LHS is same. So let us equate RHS. So we get AO by CO is equal to BO by DO. But we have to prove AO by BO. It is AO by CO here. So what we will do, that BO we will bring here and CO we will send there. So we get AO by BO is equal to CO by DO. Now the last question in this exercise. The diagonals of a quadrilateral ABCD intersect each other at the point O such that AO by BO equal to CO by DO. Show that ABCD is a trapezium. So let us draw the trapezium. Diagonals and diagonals meet at O, and it is given AO by BO. AO by BO is equal to CO by DO. It is given. We need to prove this is a trapezium. So that means AB parallel CD we have to prove. So for that, here AO by BO equal to CO by DO. So what I am going to do is I am bringing the CO here and I am sending BO there. So I can write it as AO by CO is equal to BO by DO using the BPT. So it's equation 1. Now let us construct a line EF parallel to AB. Parallel to AB. Okay, EF parallel to AB. Now next, let me consider triangle ABD. So here OE parallel to AB. So from that what I can get? Yes, AE by ED is equal to BO by DO. Now that is equation 2. Now you look equation 1 and equation 2. The RHS is same, BO by DO. So let us equate the LHS. So what we will get? AO by CO is equal to AE by ED. AO by CO is equal to AE by ED. So this is possible only if this line OE is parallel to CD. But it is given that we constructed OE parallel AB. OE parallel AB or CF parallel AB. That is what we constructed. But now we got this line is parallel to CD also. So OE parallel to CD, OE parallel to AB also. That means AB parallel to CD. So hence the quadrilateral ABCD is a trapezium. Thank you.